became a career firefighter with the Howard County Department of Fire and Rescue Services, chief of the medical division, or EMS, the unofficial historian of the Howard County Department of Fire and Rescue Services. Over 65,000 digital images and newspaper articles, magazine articles, etc. Episode 25-47. 3 heroes save a life. 2 were civilians, the other a Howard County firefighter. On October 15th, 2025, a hunter was returning from a trip to the Eastern Shore, having been waterfowl hunting. As he approached the traffic light on northbound 32 at I-70 in Howard County, he and his pickup truck were involved in a 2-vehicle accident, having struck the right rear of a box trailer. The impact swung his vehicle sideways into the travel portion of Route 32. The impact was significant, with the front end and left side of the pickup sustaining heavy damage, including into the passenger compartment driver's side. The A-post was pushed back adjacent to the driver, narrowly missing him. The steering wheel and floorboard did not impinge on the driver. 2 civilians and a Howard County firefighter happened on the scene within 30 seconds of the incident. The driver and the sole occupant of the vehicle was still inside. A major complication to this incident was that the engine compartment was on fire and smoke was beginning to enter the vehicle cab. Between the injuries to the driver and condition of the truck, the occupant was not going to get out on his own. With the civilians now standing by the patient, the firefighter made notification of the incident to 911. Collectively, it was then decided that above all else, the victim needed to be removed from the vehicle as soon as possible. The 3 heroes were able to get the patient out of the vehicle, moving him about 50 feet away. The civilian stayed with the patient, and the firefighter grabbed a pressurized water extinguisher he had in his vehicle and attacked the engine fire. At that moment, the firefighter was still unsure if other victims may still be involved and possibly within the vehicle. It was about this time that 2 bits of information came to light. The first bit of information was that a small pop explosion can be heard, and the firefighter thought he felt something hit his hand. The second bit of information was that the driver/hunter advised that he had a shotgun with numerous shotgun shells, a 9mm pistol in his console, and almost 300 rounds of .22 caliber bullets in the vehicle. With that additional knowledge, it was decided to move the patient much further away from the vehicle to a safer distance. Responding units were advised of the impending danger as well. Units began to arrive on location. Battalion Chief 3, Engine 71, which was actually returning from the training center, Engine 32, and Paramedic 35. It was estimated that a hose line was applied to the fire 5 to 6 minutes after the initial incident, but by that time the entire vehicle was involved in fire. And the point being, had those 3 individuals not stopped by the action scene and initiated definitive and aggressive action, the driver of the car would not have been able to self-exit and would have died of fire-related injuries before the fire service arrived. The patient was transported by land to shock trauma, where he received both initial and follow-up treatment. Back to the pop that the firefighter heard, it was the explosion of a shotgun shell with a pellet striking the firefighter in the hand, penetrating his skin all the way to the bone. Although he did not realize he had been injured until after the incident started to wind down. For a week or more after the incident, one could return to that actual accident site and see where multiple 9mm pistol bullets and .22 caliber bullets had ricocheted off the pavement underneath the truck. Take a look at some of the pictures and videos of that particular day. If any one of you have footage of the TV news coverage of that day, or any newspaper articles about the heroism displayed and good fortune experienced by the victim, please forward them to me. I would like to post them for all to see.
Hey. So, now it's been a terrible accident.
Sir, what? He has a gun in there. Okay. Shotgun. Where at?
I broke the leg.
Is he conscious?
Yeah, he's conscious. Yeah, he's on his phone.
I gotta go make a report.
Where's your leg? Can we carry it? Take a deep breath and get back.
please use your remaining heartbeats wisely and not waste a single precious one.